Hello, Cherie Hansen here. It's a lovely day today. There's a gentle breeze, sunshine is around us. It just feels welcoming and supportive sitting out on the deck. And as I was sitting there, I was reflecting on the wonderful opportunity I had to listen to Robert Thurman's uh, talk that he did on CBC in 2004, where he was talking about the struggle of being alive, the burden of being alive. And it reminded me of a Hay House series that I'd also seen recently. So it's kind of fun when I can put things together that I'm watching and learning from. And the concept of the burden came up. In other words, how do we weigh ourselves down? So we're at ground zero. On X marks the spot where we are right now. And if we haven't had enough REM sleep, which is very necessary for generating new brain cells and also for building up long-term memory and brain functioning. If we haven't had enough deep sleep, which is very necessary for healing and strengthening the body, we're now in a place where we're literally not able to take on as many stressors in our lives. Then we have the whole issue of how much water we drank, how much sugar we took in, what kinds of pollutants are there in the environment, what thoughts are you thinking? And by the time you get through with all of this information, you get to a place where you're feeling like there's just too much to do. Like, I have to be so watchful. There's so many things that I need to do. And I think that's when I pull myself back to being present and being now. Being now is there's nothing wrong. If there is something wrong, for instance, I had a stomach mystery a couple of days ago. What we do then is just say, I know the body is taking care of it. I know this will end. The other part of being now is to be very patient with ourselves. I know I am going to build new habits. I know that I'm setting intentions to sleep more deeply, to take care of my body more mindfully, to be more compassionate so I'm not stirring up mud and negative energy. And it's damned difficult because we have these intentions and it's like a treasure map or something. It's like you have to cross the bog and you have to climb up the Arctic hillside. And that is something I was really thinking about with Thurman's idea that you really can be at peace because the focus has to shift to baby steps. The focus has to shift to this breath, this clearing, this being, this 15-minute period. And he reminded me that that's where it all is. It's not your mind riding 4 different horses into the future at the same time, or looking back into the past to see just exactly how stupid you could have been. It's just baby steps. So we work on our breathing, we work on our immune systems, we work on being present in the moment. So when something comes up, you can mindfully deal with it. And then the other part is to forgive ourselves. Sometimes we just have to forgive ourselves because we blew something. You know, I did not act appropriately, or I wasn't prepared to deal with that. And the first feeling that I know I have when that happens is I feel really, really badly that I wasn't able to smoothly go through some kind of challenging situation. So the secondary step for me is always to let that go with the concept of I'm learning. It taught me something. The feeling badly isn't going to do anything to help that lesson or to help my growth. So as I'm sitting on the deck today, I was thinking about breath work, about the process of learning how to support our bodies so that our brains aren't in a state of inflammation and more difficult to work with than if they were totally healthy and had all the REM sleep we needed to clear out the junk that is passing through our minds. So learning how to operate the body is very, very useful in making a life more full of ease. That is what I'm just starting to get. Thank you.